I've come to realize that I think a lot of the reason I struggle so much and get this, what I would call as an external force working against my will and my efforts in a very negative and depressing, kind of cynical way. And I don't choose, like, that's not the vibe that I choose to present and feel. And it happens. It feels like an invasion on who I am. And I think the reason for that is the forces at work in this world to subvert and make people forget, like, what is most important as far as relationships and quality of being. It's because when I'm trying to help people in that way and spread awareness, these dark forces hate that. And so I hate the aesthetic of being a martyr. Like, this is a world where, like, there's sacrifice and there's I've never liked that. I'm not trying to be a martyr, but it's just in me to help people and to provide a quality felt experience amongst those in my ethos. And so that's how I perceive at least a lot of those challenges that I come up against. I mean, there are just challenges that are, I think, not necessarily dark entities working against me, but a lot of them I think are, just because it's so antithetical to who I am. And there's a lot of Christian doctrine that speaks about that it's like, oh, it's like your flesh, it's like, why do I do what I don't want to do and all that, which I think that's unhealthy. It's unhealthy to think that you would do what you wouldn't want to do. It's a strange paradox to be in. What do they call it? Cognitive dissonance. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that's real. I don't know if I buy into that. I think it might, it's like that might be the ploy. Because I think, like, whatever these other beings are that we don't see, I think they influence people and elicit these negative things to turn people against each other and stuff. And yet people don't see it as that. People see it as, like, the people are evil. And, you know, maybe they are, I don't know, where giving in to the negativity, like how much of that, or how much of someone breaking down and losing heart, or if they just love evil things and taking advantage of people, then they can truly manifest those evil spirits. So yeah, maybe there are just evil people as well, but I think there's a major manipulation happening. And what helps for me is it really helps to see the manipulation for what it is, because I can have more compassion on everyone who is basically victims. I know being a victim is a poor aesthetic, to see things as, some people would probably say, toxic even. But it's just the reality. You know, as much as we don't want to have it be that way, it just is that way here. It's a very hard thing to accept. But I don't live as if I'm a victim. I can be intense because I'm pushing against that energy to have my own felt presence of experience that I choose to have. Because you want to choose to be engaged. That's part of having your heart in it, is to be engaged in your challenges. just want that for people. I want that for myself. Because I do want challenges, but I want to be involved in the challenge. I want to take heart, you know.